Okay, so now for number 3, we got to construct a square with this length. There's a couple ways to do this. It's a little harder to do this with the circle. So I'm going to actually use this length as one side. So let me get that length. So there's the length of my side. And I'm going to set up a random measurement as my baseline. And I'm going to build one side. There we go. So that's one side of my square. In fact, I'll highlight that in green to say, hey, here's one side. Now, the problem is most people go, oh, now I just need to come up here. Problem is I need to make sure that's a right angle. So I'm going to create anywhere a right angle, just like we did with the triangle. So I'm going to set up here. I'm going to bring my measurement and do an arc through there. And I'm going to now come to each of these pieces and do a mark up here and over to the other side, another one. And I'm just going to put a perpendicular line in there. There we go. I know that's one perpendicular line. Now I'm going to do the same thing over here, which means I need to extend my line of touch. Okay. And I'm going to do an arc around. And from each of those marks, I'm going to come up high and do a mark up there. And another arc mark up there. And connect those two. So here's what I know. I have two right angles. Well, look, if I turn that this way, my same side interior angles are supplementary, which means these lines must be parallel. They don't look it on the camera. That's because of the way the cameras are facing. So now, if I get my measurements here, go back and get this measurement of the length I need. Because remember, all the sides should be the same, right? There's my measurement. I need to come up here, that measurement. I need to come across here, that measurement. Connect those together. And now we have our square. In fact, I'm going to highlight my square in green. But without knowing that you have perfect right angles, you can't say it's a square. But now, 4 right angles, all my sides are congruent. There we go.